One of the most understandable myths about trauma is the belief that avoiding painful memories helps us heal. And in some ways, avoidance makes perfect sense. When memories bring strong emotions like fear, panic, or when they bring physical distress, of course we want to push them away. We want to distract ourselves, stay busy, numb out, withdraw, or do whatever we can to avoid being reminded of what happened. And often these strategies work, but only in the short term. They can provide temporary relief, and this might help you get through the day. And for some, it may help them feel that they can survive. The difficulty is that what helps us survive in one moment doesn't help us over a lifetime. When we spend our lives organizing ourselves around not feeling, not remembering, or not hurting, we often find our lives become much smaller. We avoid not only painful memories, but also places, people, experiences, and possibilities that matter, and some that matter deeply. This doesn't mean we should force ourselves to relive our trauma or overwhelm ourselves with pain. In fact, healing often involves learning how to approach difficult memories gradually, safely, and sometimes with support like psychotherapy. But it also involves discovering that our efforts to avoid pain can sometimes become barriers to the lives we want to live. As we learn to make room for difficult memories, emotions, and physical sensations, we begin to reclaim something that trauma often takes from us: the freedom to choose. The freedom to choose our actions based on what matters to us than what we are trying to escape. Perhaps one of the most powerful truths about trauma recovery is this: healing isn't about creating a life without pain. It's about discovering that pain no longer has to be the sole author of your choices, that you can make lives that are wonderful, that you're able to live with joy and pain.